Let's see, can anybody see? Oh, we can see here. Yeah, we can see here. All right. So we're going on a little walk out here in the province. Bakery's open over there. Funeral service always open 24 hours here in the province of Philippines. Always open. A little light decor over there at the basketball courts. It's early in the morning here in the Philippines. This is 5:14 in the morning. Let me see what things look like before the sun comes out. Looks like we had some rain last night. You see the English. The English is up on the signs. This is a Japanese. I have some Japanese food there. Jolene, hello. Mike, morning. Hey, Jolene. Man, what time is it where you're at? What time is it in the UK? In the UK? I decided to take a walk out here in the morning. I said it's 5:14 here. We got Western Union here. $9:15 p.m. Really? I thought it would be later than that. Hey, I'm doing okay. And I woke up early and trying to go out for a walk to get some pandesal. Hey, you gotta be careful out here at this highway. A lot of people out. $5:15 in the morning. Look over here at the 7-Eleven. There's a lot of people out there. You know, there's people that go to church down here at like 6 o'clock in the morning, like every morning. I guess you have LOL. I guess you have LOL. Let's see. Guess you have son that I like my sleep. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why I woke up so early. This right here, Jolene, is a internet thing, right? So basically you put coins in here and it will give you internet if you don't have internet working on your phone. Yeah, you put some pesos in here. It's interesting how you see all these people out here in a small town at 5:17 in the morning now. Over there is a chicken place. They sell fried chicken. And they also cook up pork and different things. Matter of fact, we can walk over there so you can see what they're cooking. You know, I really wonder about this family here. This might be a homeless family maybe over here. I'm not sure why the lady over there with the kids is walking at 5:18 in the morning. Let's see. just walked by me there. Trying to get over to Andokes so I can show you the food they're cooking early this morning. Here we go. We're almost there. I can smell it from here. So, hey, gotta watch where I step. Okay, so these are some things they cook. They got pork chop, fried pork chop, and some chicken. And
Hi, sir. Good morning.
hey, how you doing?
Hi, how are you, sir?
I'm just checking out. I just want to show what you're cooking. This is YouTube Live.
Okay, sir.
You okay? You want to say hello on YouTube Live? Want to say hello? You're good? All right. So from the Philippines, what are you cooking? You got chicken and that looks like bacon. I think he's making some bacon over here. Yeah, see, grilling up some meat. It does look delicious. I'd love to eat some. Yeah. And then they have some drinks and stuff over there. There's the menu. So basically, the bangus is a fish. It's really good, called milkfish. Chicken barbecue. So you can get that barbecue chicken for about $1. It's 84 pesos, so that's like $1.25, tax included. Yeah. Is that bacon? It looks like bacon. Not sure. I think they call it baguette here. Baguette. Anyway, we're gonna go get pandesal. Let's see. Maganda umaga.
Maganda umaga, sir.
You too. Okay, gonna get pandesal now. Hey, I'm walking by a school here. Yeah, over here's the school. Behind the wall, but right now you can't see the school until we get over to the entrance. Man, people already out here at school. 5:20 in the morning. A lot of people here. Okay. Yep, a lot of people here. About to get hit by a trike. Just trying to cross the street here. But I wanted y'all to see the school better, if I can get a better shot of it. Okay, there's the school back there. The classrooms here, they don't really have air condition and heat and air condition, stuff like that. They use fans. And they usually have pretty open. The facilities are pretty open up so the air can come inside the rooms and so forth. But anyway, it's too far to really see very good. So we're passing the school. What are you doing up? That's a good question. Ahuman. I just basically woke up this morning. I started thinking about my daughter. So I messaged my daughter and was going to try to talk to her, but she's like, let's talk later, not talk now. So I was like, okay, we won't talk now. And I'll message her again later on. You know, she's on that U.S. time, so I have to try to catch her when she's not busy in U.S. time. Look at all these candles. These have some kind of religious significance. The candles do. I'm not exactly sure what to say about the candles. If there's any Filipinos in here, maybe they can talk about those candles. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I was going to try to get in touch with her. A lot of people have these. Oh, there's somebody in there. Yeah, those vehicles. You know, some people, like in the U.S., I mean, it's the same way in the U.S. Some people sleep in their vehicles now. You know, they don't have a home. I don't know about over in England and Amsterdam. Let's see. Human says, right, the time difference is like 12 hours apart from the East Coast. Yeah, right now I think it's actually 13 hours because of the, what do they call it? The change, the time zone change. What do they call that? I forgot what they call it. I haven't had my coffee this morning. But anyway, I'm out here walking to that place over there. I'll zoom in so you see where I'm going. I'm gonna go there. It's not a jail, it just looks like a jail. Okay, so crossing the highway. Yeah, the place that looks like a jail sells pandesal, cheese pandesal. That's what I'm about to get. Have y'all ever ate this? Anybody in the stream ever had some of this? This is one of my favorite things to eat in the Philippines. One reason is because the price is so good, to be honest with you. Where am I at now? I'm in Mindoro. Let's see who's here today.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Doing live. You say hello?
Say hello.
She's over here jamming out to some music.
Hello.
Ma'am.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Let's see if anybody says anything. I have no clue what that is. Oh yeah. So the pandesal, I was teaching about the pandesal. The pandesal is here, and basically it's just bread that she cooks in the oven back there, and it has some cheese inside, and it has morangai. UK said hello, Jolene. Jolene said hello. She's from UK, England. Yeah. Yeah.
Hello po.
Yeah. Your kids over at the school?
Later po.
Later?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to buy, I just want to buy 3 right now, pieces. So that's 15 pesos.
Yes.
And what I was saying about, I forgot what I was talking about. But anyway, she's getting me 3 breads, and I'm going to go get a bottle of water. She's playing Miley Cyrus. Miley Cyrus is one of the popular people over here. Let's see. Oh, I'll tell her what you said, Hama. Human. Let's see. Can you say Rapsa Eka? What does that mean? The gentleman from. Hold on. Let me find it. The gentleman from Amsterdam says, "Hi, ma'am. Very beautiful smiley eyes. Very beautiful smiley eyes." Yeah. You're the other lady. I haven't seen her. She's not working no more. The other girl. Gone. Okay. Okay. Maybe I'll see you again later. Maybe. All right. Take care. Bye bye. Oh. Hey, ma'am. Hey, ma'am. I didn't pay you. I forgot to pay. Yeah, I forgot to pay. Let me pay.
I forgot also.
It's so early. That's why.
Yes.
We both forgot. Let's see. 10
Okay.
and 5.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay. Matilda. Let's see. Matilda. Hey, how you doing, Matilda? Good to see you again, Matilda. Yeah, I totally forgot to pay, and she forgot to pay too. I'm surprised. So here's an ATM machine from one of the, one of the popular banks here in the Philippines, BDO. I've used the BDO quite a bit. So yeah, if you're from another country, you can use your cards in the ATMs. Just work it out with the banks where you're at and all that kind of stuff before you come over. You're doing good. Oh yeah, I'm doing good too, Matilda. Thank you, Matilda. Yep. Okay, here's a let's see, what do you call it? Like a health medical place there. They're not open yet, huh? Yeah, it's like let me see what time it is. 5:30 in the morning in the Philippines right now. And now we're walking over to. So how about yourself, Matilda? How are you doing? Human, I hope you get better, bro. I know you got the flu, and I hope you get better soon. Let's see. Human says, I use Revolt, so I'm pretty good around the world. Oh yeah, I've heard of that one. I use Wise. I think Wise, Revolt. I think they're similar, but I'm not positive. Oh, I'll show you guys this here. This is a very popular dessert in the Philippines. It's called halo halo, and basically they put a bunch of stuff into one dish. This ube ice cream is a purple potato ice cream, and then they have like jellies and all sorts of things in here. I'm not gonna say it's like my favorite thing in the world, but it's good. I'll just say that. I like it. It's good. I'll definitely eat it. It's definitely weird because you got so many things in it. But anyway, it's interesting. And the Filipino, they love this dessert. Anyway, we're headed back to the Filipino people. We got a cat and a trike here. Interesting. Ooh. Beautiful girl just went by on a trike. Can't show her because she's already gone. Let's see. Just cough. A human says, yeah, I got the chills, so I just got up to make some tea. Excuse me. Yep, I think I'm about 88% better with my flu. Sounds like you're maybe 50%. Hey. Hey. There goes, I don't know if that's an ambulance, maybe? I'm not sure what that was. Anyway, there's a lot of people out in front of the school. Ninety 98% of the time, I'm still asleep. Ouch. This time in the morning. Now I see why they're trying to go to electric on all those vehicles, because they are so loud. So, some of these vehicles are just too loud. That one's nice and quiet, that one going by. But some of them, I don't know why they make them so loud. I think they're really, honestly, I think it's to like try to be cool, I believe. But it drives me insane. Anyway, here's some cakes at the bakery and different things that they make. Ooh, the donuts. I should have got a donut. Yep. And so, yeah, you can get these breads for like about like 8 cents, you know, a lot of these breads. They got so many different types. Let's see. Matilda says, he or she is so cutie. That's good. Matilda says, hi. The green one looks nice. Oh, the green one? Oh, yeah, that cake. I got you. Here is a gas place. And buy gas. Hello, ma'am. How you doing? Hey, do you want to say hello for YouTube Live? Are you walking? Anyway, I thought it was interesting. The lady walking there, she has a USA flag on her hat. Yep. I wanted to show that. But you know, a lot of people don't want to be seen. But anyway, hey, let's see what else we got here. This is another chicken place. They're not open yet. And then there's the 7-Eleven. They should be open. I think they're open 24 hours. But anyway, that's where we're going. I'm going to turn the camera around so I don't wind up getting a bunch of people's faces and stuff on here. While I walk into the 7-Eleven. And see if they're open. I think they're open. I think you guys always open, right? Always. 24 hours open? Okay. I'm going to get some water. Let's see. So, figure out which one I want to get. Yeah, we'll get this one. So this one's 15 pesos. That comes out to about 25 cents USD. Taxes already included. So 15 pesos, and when she rings it up, it's going to be 15 pesos because, like I said, tax already included in the price. I love that. And yeah, it's a good price. Are you going to buy anything? Yep, just the water, because I just bought some panda saw. So I have some panda saw with what they call too big, the water. They call it too big. There you go, man. Thank you. And then I'll have coffee later. Yeah, it's cheap. Cheap for a big bottle of water for about 25 cents USD. And this is, let me read it. It's spring water. Yeah. And yeah, I drink it all the time, so I haven't had any problems with any bottled water. I haven't had any problems. You don't want to drink like the normal tap water here, is what they tell us. So I never drink that. But you can get this huge container of water for I think it's about 50 cents. And when I talk about huge container, it's bigger than this. It's like about 3 of these for about 50 cents USD. That's a show you how big that is. That's a is how many? 5 liters? No, 10 liters. 10 liters. Yeah, that's 10 liters. So the big container probably has about 40 or 50 liters of water. And that's the best deal. But we're at 7-Eleven. So that's why we're paying, yeah, that's why we're paying 25 cents instead of the 50 cents for the huge container. And that's filtered water as well. So, I want to show you the decorations here. So we have a lot of, in the 7-Eleven, have a lot of Valentine's decorations. And they're pretty creative over here in the Philippines. So you can see what they made. The workers put these together. Yep, for Valentine's Day. It's pretty neat. So to give you a price, let's say the Snickers here. That Snickers bouquet is $2.05. That comes out to about $3.75 for that bouquet of flowers, synthetic flowers. And it has happy, what does it say? Happy Valentine's Day. And has some Snicker bars inside. So, yeah, it's $3 and some change, maybe $3.50 actually, something like that. So, yeah, there we go. So I'm trying to put the phone here. So I'll show you what I'm going to have for breakfast. The pandesal that I just bought, it's nice and hot right out of the oven. Let's see here. There we go. Okay. So yeah, this is the pandesal. Inside there's some white cheese in there, but they don't put a lot of cheese in it. And it's hard to see because it's white like the bread. But anyway, a little bit of cheese. These are only 5 pesos each, which is about 8 cents USD. And they sprinkle this moringa, the plant, which is a healthy plant, inside the bread. Yeah, it's really good when it's nice, fresh, and hot out of the oven. So I have that and plenty of water. So what do you guys normally eat for breakfast? Everybody else, what do y'all normally eat for breakfast? I needed the water because, like I said, I've been sick, so got to rehydrate. Oh, Jolene skips breakfast. Yeah, sometimes lately I've been sort of not eating breakfast a lot lately as well. Human says I usually have coffee and weed. You surprised me with that one, man. You threw me off. That's hilarious, man. That sounds like Breakfast of Champions right there. You get the weed to relax, and the coffee's relaxing too, but it's also a stimulant. He's stimulating happiness. Michael Burrows says, "Hey, how you? Hey, man, how you doing, Michael?" Michael Burrows. I'm not sure where you from. I'm American out here in the Philippines. Oh yeah, I can taste the cheese here. Yeah, got that white cheese. I don't know if it's like mozzarella or what it is. Really, me? I smoke weed every day before. No, I knew you. I knew you smoked. I knew that, but it just surprised me whenever I saw that. I didn't think about it. Before work and on my lunch breaks, it literally allows me to focus on these spreadsheets. Yeah, I'm the same way with the nicotine, man. I've been studying, marketing stuff lately, AI marketing stuff. I've been studying human, and basically that nicotine helps calm me down where I can concentrate on my studies. So I know what you mean. Oh, Michael's in the UK too. Oh, okay. So we got Jolene from the UK, Michael in the UK. Nice meeting you, Michael. Human says I was at. Oh, by the way, Human, I'm assuming it's totally legal where you're at. Weed, like, you smoke it at work, smoke it anywhere you want, I guess. Am I right? Let's see what else we got. Yeah, I probably need to be reminded to buy one of those things for my girlfriend. She already mentioned it. Michael says, I've been working today as well, voluntarily. Nice to meet you. What about yourself, Michael? Do you eat breakfast? What do you normally have for breakfast? In the Netherlands, yeah, I keep saying Amsterdam, which if I'm correct, I think Amsterdam is the main city in the Netherlands. Yeah. Human says I can just buy it at the coffee shop and go home. Wow, that's sweet, bro. I would like to own a place like that, as long as it's legal. So it's legal where you're at. But yeah, we can't legally do that here. Michael works at a charity shop. I usually have McDonald's for breakfast. Oh yeah, I love McDonald's. We do have a McDonald's it's about a 30-minute ride from here to get to the McDonald's where I'm at. Bama in Philippines. What's up, my man? Bama. How you doing, Bama? Good morning. Good to see you, bro. Human says, it's a bigger city in the Netherlands known for tourism, but most Dutch people don't consider Amsterdam as part of the Netherlands because a lot of people speak English versus Dutch in Amsterdam. Oh, really? So you're telling me that the people in Amsterdam normally don't speak English? The rest of the country does, but the big city is normally not English? I thought it would be opposite, but I don't know. I learned something new. Here in the Philippines, it's opposite, by the way. I'd say in the bigger cities, they normally speak more English than out here in the province areas. Human says, hey, Bama, what are you planning on having for breakfast this morning, man? Let's see. Human says, no, the big city is normally in English versus Dutch. Oh, okay. Human says it's almost like how Middle America looks at New York. So it is okay. So the big city does more English than the towns do. Like here, it's the same as here in the Philippines. What I like to get from McDonald's. Well, the one over here, they have this. They sell this McMuffin, and inside it has a sausage and cheese. I'll have that with some coffee, and it winds up costing me about $2. For $2 at McDonald's, I get the coffee and I get the sausage cheese McMuffin. Sometimes I'll get pancakes. Bama says, just open eyes need coffee. That's the main thing in the morning, Bama. You're right, bro. The main thing is coffee. He says he has coffee for breakfast. Yep. I don't know if I'm sure you've had this. I mean, Bama's been in the Philippines for 5 years. And shout out to him and his channel, by the way, Bama in Philippines. But have you ever ate pandesal, hot pandesal? You know, like the good stuff, not the ones that you buy in bakery when it's cold, but when it's hot and fresh. Little girl says, "What's up, G? How you doing, lit girl?" That's not bad, quite cheap. Yeah. The prices here are better than the U.S. and probably England too. I would assume where you're at. I just noticed I'm pretty loud in here. People are like. Anyway, I want to try to. I guess I'll just eat one of these right now. I got 2 more for later. And Eve, she never eats them, but she might eat some. I don't know. She's trying to lose some weight. Little lady near us cooks pandesal. Oh, okay. You know, when I was out there with Bama, I was over at his place. He's out here in the Philippines too. And I just noticed I kept waking up late every single day. So I would have missed pandesal. I missed pandesal every day when I was over there. Human says, I always get happy when I go over to the UK because I know I'm about to eat something that's almost close to real food compared to the Netherlands. So, what's like the most popular dish in the Netherlands? Mr. Adolf. What's up, Mr. Adolf? It sounds like something ritzy would start, Mr. Adolf. Oh, thank you for my compliment on my haircut. I appreciate that. I'm going for the Mr. T look. They don't have dishes, really. They have snacks. That's funny, man.
Meron sila, Coke float. No? 46 lang. Hindi.
Mannix says, where are you from? I'm from Mohawk University. Where are you from, Mannix? Human says, it's true. Ask any Dutch person about Dutch cuisine. You know, I've never heard of any Dutch cuisine, so I think you might be right, bro. Human says, most of the grocery stores are the size of U.S. gas stations. Really? That's weird, man. That reminds me of one we have here called Dali. The Dally grocery store. It's about the size of a U.S. gas station. But we have some small ones and we have some big ones. We have some really big ones too. Human says Dutch people are very thin because they ride bikes everywhere and they eat to survive. Yes, it's expensive out there, right? Expensive to live there? Alright. I'm gonna stop the panda saw. Finish that later. At least I got a little bit of grub in me. Hello. Y'all go to high school? The high school's not here. It's like back that way, right? Oh, it's over this way? At the church? Oh, you have the high school at the church. Catholic. Oh, okay. That's cool. All right, let's see. Human says it's cheaper compared to U.S., but expensive for Western Europe. Alan Connor says, please no eating, one cam, let's have manners. I just finished eating, bro. Where are you from, Alan? Yeah, some people get tons of views from eating. Those, what do they call it? Mudbacks or whatever they call it, where they eat a bunch of food on camera. Mukbang, something like that. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna try to get through here. There is a lot of students behind me at the 7-Eleven. I guess they're waiting for the school to open up. Well, we're starting to have a little bit of sunlight. And I'm gonna cross the street here. Mukbang. There you go. Alan says, what part of Philippines are you in now? Alan, I am in Mindoro. Yep, I'm in Mindoro, brother. Where are you from, Alan? Where are you located? I'm gonna tell you one reason I ate one panda saw on the cameras, because I wanted to educate the people about what panda saw was. So they were opening up the panda saw where they're able to see what panda saw looks like, and and tell them it's like one of my favorite things to eat here. So maybe if they come here, they might want to eat some panda saw. But yeah, Alan, all I had was one panda saw. Don't crucify me for that. Let's see. You're in Bohol and you're Irish. You reminded me of some videos I saw about Ireland recently. So you're in Bohol, okay. Yeah, I've been over to Bohol as well. So, Bohol's a pretty big place. Have you been to the Chocolate Hills? What is your favorite place in Bohol? I went to a waterfall out there and it was absolutely beautiful. What's your favorite place in Bohol, Alan? Let's see. Salvis says a pretty place you're in right now. Yeah, all of Philippines is pretty awesome. You know, I'm not going to say you won't see poverty because you will see a lot of poverty in the Philippines. But to me, even poverty stuff is beautiful because it just shows you that people are being resilient and they're working, you know, and they're doing their best to survive and everything like that. And, you know, when I was back there getting pandesal, the lady kept saying the word po. And po is like a term of respect. It's like saying with respect. It's sort of like how we used to say in the U.S. Trying to remember the words. Please, I guess. You know, whenever we say like "stop here, please" to somebody, it's sort of like them saying "para po," stop here with respect, saying please, kind of thing. But anyway, it's with respect. Not moot, bang, bang, but mook bang. Oh, muck bang. Okay, gotcha. I'll probably forget it though, but thank you for correcting me. Muck bang. Okay, I got it. I can rhyme the muck with the bad word. That way I can remember it. Sav says, what time is it there right now? It is 6 o'clock in the morning. Alan says, my wife is from the Philippines. I have been all over the Philippines, living here 2 years now. And Michael says, I need to go. Nice talking to you. Take care, Michael. I hope you have a wonderful day. And Sarah says, you should try Laos next. It's more piscous. Oh, okay. Okay, more Pravatham says that he is racist. Okay, well, if you want to be racist, go be racist somewhere, but don't come here and be racist. That's all I got to say. Because we don't like racist people in our live stream. Human says that's a weird and random question. Yeah, I think he was just trying to come out of the closet and say, hey, I'm racist. That's what he was trying to say. Let's see. Or Vietnam. Okay, here's one of those internet machines. Yeah, if you want. Oh, no, this is a coffee machine. I'm sorry. I thought it was the internet machine, but it's a coffee machine. Bama says, no, he's not. Are you more? Yeah, I was trying to read what he said. Let's see, what did he say? Oh, I don't know what he's... Philippines... Okay, anyway. Yeah, so this coffee machine here, basically, it's really... I think it's 5 pesos. I believe it's 5 pesos. You put like 5 pesos in here, I believe it is. And basically you get hot coffee out of it. And yeah, these little cups here. Alan says, the Philippines is a lovely place. I like the food. The people are so friendly. Plus being stress-free here is great. And yeah, you're right, bro. Sound like a lot of my videos. By the way, Alan, yeah, I have over 700 videos. You could probably relate to a lot of the videos since we've both been here 2 years and all over the Philippines. Sarv says you should definitely take one. Try one. I bet it would be the best. Yeah, I did. I'm going to go to a quieter area and walk around. I've had one of those coffees before. I wouldn't say it's the best coffee I've had though, but yeah, it was some pretty good coffee. It was decent, but I definitely wouldn't say it was the best. Let's see. Yeah, and I think it was 5 pesos, which is only about like 8 cents for a cup of coffee, a small cup of coffee. Well, this is quieter here, but the problem is there is a dog back there that's probably going to be barking when we go back by. Okay, he's walking away now. All right, we'll just go for a walk out here in the middle of nowhere. Try to get away from that dog that keeps looking at me. I don't think he likes foreigners. He's looking at me like, what are you doing here, man? We all know what you're doing there, old man. Oh, really? You know I'm out here exercising and losing weight and saving money? Is that what you know? Weird creature. Hey, Bama, can you take care of this jerk? VG 8719. Sounds DJ, what's up? How you doing, Sounds DJ? So I want to show you how awesome the Philippines is. You can own a home like this in the Philippines a lot cheaper, like 70% cheaper than you can in the US. Okay, thank you, Bama. Thank you for getting rid of some weirdo. Sarv says, I always like to have something at the most random places. It's like collecting points. Yeah, same here, man. Hey, good morning. Hey, good morning. Maga dango maga. Alan says, yeah, I can relate to a lot. You can live in the Philippines, no problem, if you don't compare with back home. And if you mix the locals in a good way. Yeah, you're right, bro. Alan says, lost 12 kilograms. Yep. Yeah. I've been here twice. This is my second trip. I had to leave, unfortunately. I didn't want to leave the first time, but I had to leave the first time. Anyway, both trips I lost weight. Sally says, hey, what's up, Sally? How you doing? Hello, ma'am. Maga dango maga.
Good morning.
Maga dango maga. Sally says, hey, how you doing, Sally? Where are you from, Sally? So I'll show you how the streets look here in town. I'm glad to be out away from that highway. Let's see, that home looks like one of the mafia bosses. Sarv says. That's funny, bro. If I could take the time to write down. Here's a nice Toyota truck. I wouldn't mind having that right there. Back home, I got a Ford Ranger back in the USA. But I've always wanted a Toyota truck. wanted a Toyota Tacoma, but the Ford Ranger was a lot better price, so I winded up getting the Ford Ranger. You know what? This looks like a pretty neat street. I don't think I've ever been down this street, so I'm gonna walk down this way, see what's up. Alan says, my wife worked in Ireland as a nurse for 12 years. Oh yeah, she's Philippines, so she's a Philippines nurse. That's awesome. Before we moved to the Philippines. So not looking after the family. People watching will understand what I mean. So not looking after the family. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I mean that's a big lesson right there, Alan. Is whenever you do, look for somebody, a lady, say Filipina, is to make sure they're not someone that's going to use you like an ATM machine. You know, I guess countries that have less money than some of the big countries like US and Australia, they may tend to try to have the family sort of rely on that person, because I tell you, it's not easy out here. It's not easy out here, for people, right? I thought that was interesting, so I wanted to show that area. Yeah, it's not easy for people because it's hard for people to get a job. And if they do get a job, the pay can be so little, especially after they have to pay for transportation to get to work. So yeah, it could be tough for families. And personally, I'm always okay with giving if I have the money to give. Sometimes I do, but nowadays I don't have the money to give. That's why I started the whole YouTube channel, was to try to get back on my feet, basically. And getting close to 2,000 subscribers now. So if I can get back on my feet, I can stay here in the Philippines. If I don't, then I have to go back to the US, and that sucks because I love the Philippines. The Philippines is awesome. Look at the beautiful house behind me here. It's pretty nice. Yeah, I've never been over this way. It's really awesome. Let's see. You have to learn to say no and just get on with it. Well, yeah, but it's not a bad thing to be nice to people, too, Alan. To give. But at the same time, a lot of times when you give to people, they want more and they want more and they want more, and they're never satisfied. That's the problem that you can find, but it's not always 100%. Matilda says hi again and bye. All right, Matilda, hi again and bye. So we got a car wash over here. There's one of those electric vehicles over there. Bunch of roosters over there. Anyway, yeah, my first time walking on this street. Yeah, I think it's good to give as long as you don't overgive to the point where, it really destroys you. You don't want to give to that point. But A lot of dogs out here. But yeah, it's definitely good to help people out. I mean, I've had plenty of people that were not very fortunate that have helped me out. Let's see. My wife has breakfast already, and that's usually the people that help out the most are the ones that are not the very wealthy. I just noticed there's a Canadian flag over here. I'll check this out whenever I get there. Let's see. My wife has breakfast ready: egg and rice and coffee. Signing off for now. Okay, Alan. Take care. Look, we got a Canadian flag over here. So I know there's a foreigner that stays over this way. I bet you that is where he stays at. That's probably where the foreigner that I've seen stays at. I haven't seen many foreigners in town besides me. Yo, pick up the newspaper. Greet your neighbor. Bro, I got my hands full. I got a phone in this hand and water in this hand. And yeah, and I've talked to plenty of neighbors already. Hi. Usually the neighbors are dogs barking at me. Okay, so oh, I like this design over here they have. That's pretty neat. Looks like they have a nursery. Yeah, they have a small nursery for their plants. Check out the bamboo trees too. This would be a good picture to be in front of these. The bamboo trees here. Let's see. Arthur says, I don't like it when dogs bark outside. Aye. Well, I don't like it when they're running around and they bark outside. But at least these are behind the walls, they're behind the gates, they're chained up, so you know, all that stuff. I haven't had any like chasing me this morning. Thank goodness. Arthur says, yes, really nice. If only the weather was a bit better. Actually, the weather's perfect, bro. It's like 70 degrees right now. Yep, 70 degrees. And yesterday it was about 70 degrees the whole day. And people over in the U.S. are telling me they got like 2 feet of snow, or they got ice all over the place. They're freezing like 0 degrees and -2 degrees. I'd say the weather here is awesome. Let's see, that's everywhere in the Philippines. Oh, the dogs barking. Yeah. There's dogs that bark a lot. But like I said, if you see something free walking around out here, you do see the chickens, you see the goats, and you do see stray dogs. But I don't normally see the mean dogs, you know, that are out walking around, that are free and loose. The ones that are behind the gates and everything are there to protect, you know. They're there to protect the home, you know, which totally makes sense. I mean, you know, it's an alarm system. Let's see. Oh yeah, you went to the water park. Yeah, you and your son and wife. Oh my gosh, man! I still got this little bit of a head congestion going on with the flu, trying to get over it. But yeah, how was it, Bama? How was your experience there? Did you guys have a good time? I know it was his birthday. So I'll show this area whenever I get over to a good spot here. I like this area here. This sort of reminds me of where Bama's at, this area here, because you got all this farmland out here. I got some goats over here on this side. See if I can zoom in. Let's see. How did you get there? Am I in the Philippines? I took a plane. That's how I got to the Philippines. Alabama says it's 71 degrees. Yeah, okay, I think I read that. In the Philippines. Yeah, I took a plane, and about 2 days ago, I released a video that explains the reason I came to the Philippines. So if you want to watch that, it will tell you the reason, and it will tell you about the drama that I went through when I came here to the Philippines. Basically the story of why I came and what happened when I got over here. And yep. We'll do a 360 here. Can't really say this is the pretty area, but anyway, it's a lot of greenery. Because I don't know. But yeah, I don't want to go too far. It's actually prettier down that way, but I don't want to go too far because I might lose signal. It was nice. They had a blast. Kids swam all day, and adults sing karaoke. Oh, bro, I would have had an awesome time there doing karaoke. Did you hear about that ferry capsizing? I did. I heard about. I heard a little bit about it. I heard about a ship. I think it was a cargo ship. I don't think. I think it was down south. Do you know where it was, bro? Because I believe it was like around Mindanao, maybe? But I'm not positive. $18 people pass. Okay, Edith says something about $4,000. I don't know, what's $4,000? What are you talking about? Here's our chickens out here. We'll walk down this street here now. See what's this way. See somebody out here walking. Can't tell who that is, but somebody's down there walking. Southern Sulu. Oh yeah, that's way down there, right? The Sulu area. I think that's like the Muslim area, I believe. I mean, I'm not positive, but I think that's the Muslim territory down in southern Philippines, down that way. I mean, every day there's so many ships in the water in the Philippines, and you know, I'm gonna Google that, because if I had to guess, out of all the different ships, ferries, cargo ship, whatever, all that kind of stuff, I bet you every single day they probably have 5, 10, maybe 100 ships in the water every day. Hey, good morning, Maga Dingo Maga. Yeah, my guess, there's a stray dog, by the way, just walking by. See, nice, peaceful. He's just like anybody, getting his exercise. Then we got my man over here with the hoodie, riding the motorcycle. Yeah, so that tells you right there, it's not hot. He's got a hoodie on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it is down there. Yeah. I don't think it was a passenger ferry though. I think it was just cargo. You know. And as far as 18 people, then that was probably the cargo and well, the not of course, cargo isn't people, but it was probably the workers. Yeah, it's probably the workers that worked on the ship. But right now there's not like a lot of traveling going on, so there might have been some passengers on there too, maybe. But I don't know. Oh, it had 350 people. Okay, so apparently there was passengers. So 350 people and only 18 passed? Really? Wow. I guess I guess all that floating stuff works. Got something on me that's bugging me. I guess all them flotation devices work after all. I'm surprised that, you know, basically, what is that, like 95% of the people lived. Well, now that I think about it, you think about the Titanic, right? And yeah, the cold water. they, they didn't make it in that cold water, but we don't have that water that's super cold. So 24 people are still missing. So yeah, that's still a lot of people, man. That's like, you're telling me like 300 people out of 350 lived. That's sort of, I don't know, remarkable to me. I mean, I don't know, but I don't really know much about those the kind of incidents, with ships. I mean, this is really the first one that I know the story of besides the Titanic. That's the only two ship incidents I really know about. Now, I have heard of some other ones here in the Philippines happening, like around the Cebu area, over in that area, but I don't know how often it happens, you know. It'd be interesting to learn about. I have a teen center over here. So there's these like little flies or something that keep bugging me, man. And I still got this water. So anyway, I think I'm going to walk back this way. Oh, they got the senior citizens. That's funny. They got the kids' place across from the senior citizens' place. 24 people are still missing. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna start walking back to the place I'm staying at. Man, I've been walking like, how long have I been walking, man? It's been an hour? Yeah, I've been walking for an hour. That's like almost 2 or 3 miles now. I should do that one day, man. Do a whole live walking all day long. Man, put some good weight. Like walk from one town to the other town or something like that. So we got some government ambulance over here. Oh, Hello. Passing another bakery.
Hindi, pag nagawa, hindi maganda yung kako.
Got another bakery back there. This is pretty cool little house here. Oh, interesting. Just reading about the fish sanctuary. Okay, let's see what's over in this area. And urban crab for sale. Crab farming. Interesting. Looks like we still have I think we still have signal, I believe. Okay, so anybody that's just tuning in, let you guys know, I'm here in the Philippines. I'm from the USA, and I've been here for about 2.5 years. Got over 700 videos on my channel. And basically, this place is 70% cheaper than living in the U.S. and very peaceful. You can find peace here. You can find tranquility and a simple life and a lot of beautiful nature in the Philippines and a lot of wonderful people. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. And if anybody has any questions, right now it's like 6:30 in the morning. But if you have any questions for me about Philippines, feel free to ask. That's why going live is to show the Philippines, you know, and to talk about the Philippines and answer questions about the Philippines. Let's see. Bama says, just sent you pictures of this medicine I take for sinuses. Works great for me. Oh, okay, man. Yeah, I'll take a look at it when I get a chance. Let's see. I appreciate that. Bunker Wise says, what are you doing for this year's great noontide? Noontide? This year's great noontide. I'm lost, Bunker. What are you talking about? I'm sorry, bro. I don't know a lot of stuff. So what is great noontide? What is that? Are you in the Philippines? Dude, I've been out here walking for over an hour now. When this motorcycle gets by, I'm gonna show you what these electronic vehicles look like. Oh, that's wrong way. Okay, here it is. Yeah, these little electronic vehicles, they ride around in town. They're pretty convenient, pretty awesome. There's a better view. Hey Bama, do you know what the heck he's talking about? It says great noontide. I have no idea. But you can see these are the jeepneys here. Jeepneys are very popular in the Philippines. And you see this one has American Eagle on the side. Also, I'm gonna show this again. There's an apartment over here. It cost around $100. It was close to $100. It's not this place. This is a house, but the apartment is over here. Show you this area here too. But the apartment's over here, and I did a video. If you want to watch it, it's on my channel. So it will show you the inside of the apartment. Never heard of it? Yeah, me either. When I get a chance, though, I want to go down to Lipa City. There's this, it's like, it's supposed to be like a garden there. Like, I think sort of like a botanical garden area in Lipa City. I don't know if I ever get the chance to do that, now that I think about it, because I probably won't even be here. But it's a place I wanted to go to. Maybe it would be good to, put on YouTube. Hey. Okay, so it looks like we got about 5 minutes here, maybe, before I finally get back. And sometimes I lose signal in this area, so I might hit a dead zone. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe because it's early and we don't have too many people using the cell service. Maybe I won't. Hello. All right. Thank goodness. Now we're back to the Hallow Hallow again. We got some more Hallow Hallow here. I showed Hallow Hallow earlier. There's another picture of it. Oh my goodness, my legs are tired, bro. That is like 70 minutes of walking. Yep. Bama says, historically and broader context of Naish, it is the peak moment where humanity embraces its freedom and destiny. Oh, okay. So it sounds like a German thing. Appreciate it. That's noontide. That's yeah. You get all sorts of questions, right? All right. Sounds like nonsense. Yeah. That's what happens a lot on live stream. A lot of nonsense. I mean, that's what happens a lot in the world. A lot of nonsense. Oh man, I'm tired. Yeah. Just walked about 70 minutes. So that's about 3 miles. It's a lot. Oh man. It's good exercise though. I just gotta get me some coffee this morning. Be good to go. Hey Bama, you getting your? Did you get your internet straightened out? Got the camera going for the live inside the store now? Are you still working on it? What's your update, bro? No, not yet. Yeah, I know when you look at the model number, it's usually on the bottom of the box of the router. Usually on the bottom of the router or sometimes in the back of the router. Harem says something I don't understand. Gabagool or something like that. I don't know. Beats me. Harem, where are you from? Oh man. Might as well say Neptune, you know. Why not? Since we're talking nonsense today, might as well just say you never had Gabagool. What the heck is Gabagool? You know, I'm gonna go grab my other phone, I guess. Try to figure out what you're talking about. Let's see, where did I put my phone? Where did I put my phone? There it is. All right, let's figure out what Gabagool is. What is it? I know, I'm gonna look it up. What the heck? Gabagool. Okay, Gabagool is Italian dry cured meat made from pork. Comes from, it was like popular in the Sopranos TV show. You know that dude? I guess he's trying to say I look like that guy from the Sopranos. Tony Soprano. Let's see. Ernesto is paying respects to Hulk Hogan, who sadly passed away in 2025. Yeah, you know, I'm just like surprised we're in 2026. I tell you what, it's been flying. Time has been flying. This gabagool looks like raw meat. I think they also call it capocciolo. Capocciolo. Anyway. Let's see. Ernesto says, honestly, I thought we weren't even going to make it to 2026. I thought we were about to be extinct because of all the brain rot. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. All right. I'm going to get off here. I'm going to do a countdown. 3. Thank you, everybody, to coming. Peace out. Have a wonderful day. 2, 1. Bye-bye.